Welcome everybody to another video. Today I have something different from what I'm used to bringing to the channel. Today I decided to challenge myself on WolfQuest on playing on the highest difficult and also on Iron Wolf. This will be one of the many quests or challenges that I'm going to do in WolfQuest, but if you guys have any other suggestions to other games, please feel free down to leave it in the comments section below. So this time I decided to survive solo with no family, no quests, just pure survival instincts. And hopefully you guys will enjoy. And if you're new, hit that like and subscribe. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. Compared to the usual videos that I do in WolfQuest, this one will be a lot different. We are going to play solo and try to survive as many days as possible, without any mate, without any family, all by ourselves. And I do have to say, a lot of things were quite difficult than I intended. We tried our first luck on hunting, but to no avail. I later on noticed that hunting here in the max difficulty is not as easy as one might think. You might have to know where to attack, how to attack, and also how to approach. Something that in the beginning I had no clue at all. A problem that will happen a lot throughout the video is hunting and approaching, something that I was finding very difficult to do because the prey itself was able to spot me from a very far distance, unable to make me close the gap or even reach it before they start to run. Although I was trying to hunt one of the fastest animal on Yellowstone Park, I was able to reach and get a close gap, but of course that didn't come with a few consequences. Stamina was running low And to make matters worse, my jaw got hit in the process, reducing our power and carriage and probably damage to almost half. But for me, that was not the biggest issue of all. For me, as a young and solo wolf, the difficulty laid upon the terrain. You see, it seems like AI in this game can cross lakes really fast compared to us, which give us a big disadvantage. And when it comes to fighting in this type of terrain, well, they almost are able to escape. So I had to try and pull them off away from whatever river or lake there was. But eventually, not always, things went right. Eventually, I decided to leave the pronghorn alone because, as you could see, he was very fast and agile compared to me, and with the terrain not really helping, it was time for me to go and find other ways of hunting. Still on day one, I decided to do one last hunt before going to sleep, because as you could see, our wolf was getting tired and also hungry, so I tried my luck. We found a herd. While in the middle of the hunt, we stumbled across a group of elks, which for me, it was almost finding the Holy Grail. And with that, things were getting quite good until they all started to swim. Now debating if I should go in and after them, because after all, I did play these games before and I know how problematic it could be once the AI is inside of a lake. I decided to see if I could go around and maybe catch them off guard outside of the lake. But soon, I spot a bigger elk herd on the distance, which, well, why not try our chance a third time? Now we had a big, massive herd swimming across the river, and I didn't really know how I would feel about that because I didn't want to go back and forth because AI usually do it. But I was getting pretty sleepy and I also needed to eat, so I tried to do a last effort to see if I could catch myself a dinner before going into day 2. With a powerful hit into our jaw, increasing the risk of the injury, things became a little bit risky. Our damage was not good enough, and also we were getting very low HP. But still, I was determined to get this elk calf before day 2. That is until they decide to go into the river, which I was in no way in condition of pursuing. So I have to let them go and hunt on another day. On day 2, things were starting to get a little bit difficult.
The lightning shows my weakness, the thunder knows my secrets. The storm is like a brother, it knows me like no other. So let it rumble, let it roll, 'cause it's all I know. You can keep your calm and easy, but that peaceful life ain't for me. The harshest gales call out from the tree, like it can sense the reckless in me. And when the clouds roll in, it's like I'm home again. Don't need your safe and sound. Let the rain come down. Let the rain come down. Let the rain come down. I see the waters rising with waves as strong as iron. My soul was born for running. The darkness is my compass, and I will follow where it goes, 'cause it's all I know. You can keep your sunshine story, but that peaceful life ain't for me. The harshest gales call out from the trees, like it can sense the reckless in me. And when the clouds roll in, it's like I'm home again. Don't need your safe and sound. Let the rain come down. Let the rain come down. Let the rain come down. Sirens ring and run for shelter. I will chase that storm forever. The harshest gales call out from the trees, like they can sense the reckless in me. And when the clouds roll in, feels like I'm home again. Don't need your safe and sound. Let the rain come down. Let the rain come down. So let the rain come down. Let the rain come down.
I know, a lot of mistakes were made in day 2, and we almost died to a fox, which I only realized that now. But luck was on our side to find a dead bison carcass laying just there as a miracle. With the amount of food that we got, we were able to eat and restore our health almost to full, and we took a 2-day nap, jumping us from day number 2 to day number 4. Here, we will still need to heal and to also continue the process of getting good at hunting. But before that, I had to be very cautious because for some oddly reason, there were a lot of wolves in the area. Some which I kinda knew. I felt bad for almost attacking and killing a friend of mine that I didn't know it was possible in WolfQuest. So to try and show a little bit of friendship, I decided to do a little bit of emotes, not knowing if that would work, but still, a beg your pardon and I'm sorry for my behavior. After that, we did a little bit of exploring, which I found these abandoned cabins from the park rangers, and if I'm not mistaken, a little token, a little item for the achievement, and almost got into a fight with the other wolves because I crossed their territory, and because our jaw was still heavily injured, we decided to avoid, and luckily we got out safe and sound. And oh yeah, I forgot to say that we got into a fight with the beaver, which we kinda got our asses whooped. Almost died to a beaver. Who ever thought of that? And that was basically day number 4. In day 5, we did something that I call rations, which was hunting every single possible rabbit, hare that we could see, because still hunting was quite difficult, and with a broken jaw or a damaged jaw, it was very difficult for us to kinda get ourselves a meal. While tracing a few scents of hares to try and get ourselves a quick meal, we also picked up a very interesting elk carcass which was nearby, and it was a easy meal for us to do. We just need to contest, but lo and behold, our very good friend that we almost were trying to attack a few days ago was there, and with the courtesy he allowed us to eat, and with that making our belly full, which helped on regenerating our health back to full HP. Thanks to the previous meal, on day 6 I was feeling a lot more stronger and confident. With that, we had almost a full HP bar, our confidence was very high, and I was determined on having to finally catch our very first elk. We first had to find ourselves a herd or even a prey to hunt, not knowing if we were going to come across an elk, pronghorn, or even a bison, or let's say a moose. But while doing that, we found yet another carcass which I was willing to take over and dispute, which it bring a little bit of unwanted attention. While eating, we got contested by two males. Because I was almost full HP, this was going to be a battle of life and death, or a battle to display our strength and domination. Although there were two, one of them was badly injured. This one was on my sides to be eliminated, because he was injured in the beginning of the fight and his friend was nowhere else to be seen. Well, unlucky of events. Unfortunately, that is the way of life when it comes to the wild. We found our den, we kept our challengers at bay, and we had a little piece of meat as the reward because Kruger was eating while we were distracted fighting. But for now, we will have to continue this story in another time, in a part 2. So make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button so you guys don't miss, and leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm, and also a comment for a few tips and tricks on how to survive. I'll catch you guys in part number 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this WolfQuest challenge, and I'll catch you in the next video. Keto here, take care, and peace.